Hi guys, so this is my first video on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna do a little get to know me. So I'm gonna tell you 10 things about me just so you get a better idea of who I am and what I'm all about, and then you can see if you obviously want to continue to watch my videos. So the first thing is, right, I've written a little list of 10 things just in case I run out of things to say. This is my first time talking at the camera. I did a makeup video earlier on talking at the camera, and it's a lot harder than you think when you're used to just doing it and putting a bit of music behind it. So yeah, my name's Izabella. People call me Izzy for short. It is spelt with a Z, a little bit different to how most people spell it, which I do like, to be honest. I like that it's a little bit different. One thing I will say though is that it was so annoying when I was younger, when I would go to like a theme park or centre parks and you'd want to get one of them little cups and you wouldn't be able to get one because it's spelled with an S. I'm 19, I'm 20 in July 29th. Hopefully we're going to be out of lockdown by then. I live in Epping, recently moved to Epping. Absolutely love it. I only lived just outside of Epping before, so I wasn't too far. But yeah, Epping's a great place to live. I was never in a high road before, so it's so nice just being able to pop to the shops and pop to restaurants and stuff. But yeah, I love living in Essex. I live with my mum, stepdad, brother, sister, and then my stepbrother comes over every now and again. I don't talk to my dad anymore. My dad left when I was about 7 years old and I haven't seen him since. So yeah, but I have a great stepdad. I work as a recruitment consultant in London. I started my job back in the start of September and absolutely love it. It was quite scary going from sixth form into a full-time job when you're used to being with all people the same age as you and with your friends, to going and getting a job where you know no one. I literally knew nobody when I first started, but I absolutely love it. I have such a mix of friends now, and it's so nice to have friends spread across London so you can go on nights out. But yeah, it's been absolutely great, and I met some amazing people who I know that I'm going to be good friends with for a very long time. I've always danced since I was younger. I don't dance anymore. I gave it up when I was about 16, around the time when I was doing my GCSEs. But I've danced for the Red Cross. I danced for Sylvia Young. I went to Italia Conti, the Pixie Lot. One in Chelmsford. I went to Carmel's, a little dance school in Buckhurst Hill. I've been dancing pretty much all my life. That's why I wanted to do something like this, because I've always liked dancing, acting. Ever since I was younger, I'd always do little dances to my mum. Yeah, I'd video myself. I think I put myself on YouTube. I had to go back and delete that before I made this video, before I got hated on. But yeah, I've always loved it. I am the biggest lightweight you will ever meet. If you've ever been on a night out with me, you know it takes me 2 drinks and I'll be jumping around like a lunatic. And the funny thing is, when I first started my job, I was quite quiet because I didn't know anyone. And then we had my first work social, because we do these socials every month on a Thursday, and I'd had about 3 or 4 drinks. I was shouting, running around. I ended up doing karaoke in this weird bar. And then I remember coming into work the next day and everyone was like, you are completely different when you're drunk. Another thing is, that's quite embarrassing, is that I always go red. In every situation where I feel uncomfortable or embarrassed, I'll just go red, and I hate it. That's the one thing I actually hate. I wish I could stop myself from doing it. In work, if I'm ever embarrassed, I'll just glow and everyone knows. I've done it so many times now that people just know. When I first started my job, I was obviously quiet and no one would say anything. But now, if anyone embarrasses me or does anything, I'll just glow and I can't make it go down. And when people talk about it more, it makes me more red. And I'm like, oh can you stop talking about it now? But yeah, that's the one thing that I hate. Another thing is that I'm very, very clumsy. I sat on one of the tables at my work with an older boy. We was both leaning on the table during like a big meeting where everyone was listening, and the table just collapsed. The whole thing collapsed because we were sitting on it. Fuck knows how, because we sat on it every single day and it had never done anything. So both leaning on it, I've got my full body weight, just looking around, like relaxing. Boom, the whole table drops, and trust me to be on it. Then the week before that, I came into work with 2 odd shoes on. Please don't ask me how it happened. It actually was because Lindsay sent me 2 different shoes, like 2 different loafers. So I'd got up in the morning, rushed, I just put them both on. They was both black, they looked pretty similar. I didn't really look at my feet, ran to work, and then as I was sitting down, I went to one of my friends at work. Oh, do you like my new shoes? She was like, yeah. I went, yeah, I used to have these other ones with like a tassel on them, but I much prefer these. As I've started looking at the shoes, I've realised I've got 2 odd shoes on. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I literally sat there. I remember as soon as I clocked, I quickly turned and hid my shoes, and my friend finally realised it. She didn't actually realise until I sort of went like that. And then I remember I was texting my mum like, please mum, please can you bring another pair of shoes up? And then I was thinking of like how I'm gonna get out of work without anyone noticing. So I had to, in the end, I had to put my gym trainers on because I go to the gym at lunch. So I thought, oh, thank God I've got them. But yeah, it was very, very embarrassing. And then one of my friends decided to put it in the highlights at my work, so the whole company found out anyway. And one more thing about me is that I have a little holiday house in Spain that I go to most summers. I absolutely love it in Marbella. I just think you've got such good nightlife, and then you've got the beach clubs, and you can do sort of chill things with your family as well. But yeah, that's another thing about me. If you know me, you know that I love going to Marbella. But yeah, I hope I didn't bore you too much. I tried to put a few interesting things in there that you might have not known from just looking at me on Instagram or whatever you have me on. I'm not really sure what to do for my next videos. I'm gonna have a little think, but if any of you have any ideas, please comment below, because I will read all of them, as I'm really new to this, and the more ideas the better. But I hope you really enjoyed it, and I will be back next week.